Dear Canadian truckers, Canada dumps massive amounts of COVID, SARS, Omicron-laced sewage into the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence Seaway. Canada dumps massive amounts of sewage into its rivers to be flushed by the Moses Sanders Dam down the St. Lawrence River. In other words, Canada uses the St. Lawrence River as a giant open septic tank. Canada uses the St. Lawrence River as a giant open cesspool. Dear Canadian truckers, it's going on in England, it's going on in the United States, it's going on in Mexico. Oh my God, it's going on in China, in Germany, in Italy, in Spain, in France. All over the world, the governments and the big investment banker, the bankster gangsters, and the big real estate development companies are dumping cities like Chicago's sewers into the Great Lakes, like Toronto's sewers into the Great Lakes, like Dearborn, Michigan, and huge numbers of U.S. cities along the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River, the Susquehanna River, the Tennessee River, the Ohio River, the Mississippi River, the Hudson River, the Nyannick River, the Anacostia River, the Chesapeake Bay, Tampa Bay, San Francisco Bay, Puget Sound, all over the United States on a massive scale. They're dumping COVID-laced, SARS-laced, Omicron sewage, infectious human waste into the rivers and lakes of the world. The governments are doing it, like Justin Trudeau's Canada. Look at the sewage, the infectious human waste that Justin Trudeau's government dumps in the St. Lawrence River and the tributaries to the St. Lawrence River and to the Great Lakes. The massive sewage fiasco, the massive sewage scandal in Canada. There's your problem, Canadian truckers. And the governments from China to Balmoral Castle, the English royal family, the French, the Italians, the Germans, the Spaniards, Mexico, all over the world, especially in the United States, they're covering up this massive dumping of infectious human waste, billions of viruses, gazillions of gallons of infectious human wastes into the waterways of the world. And gee, golly whiz, just by absolute coincidence, there's a public health crisis underway, a pandemic they're calling it. And Bill Gates and Anthony Fauci and, Peter Daszak from Eco Health Alliance, Merck, Pfizer, Medino, however you say that, they're getting filthy rich off of this pandemic slop, like Operation Warp Speed in the Trump family. You don't think they invested in this gold mine? Canadian truckers, it's time to wake up. All the links, all the information you could possibly dream of are attached below. And remember something. This is one giant tidal wave tsunami of sewage.